Yeah, making her upset. But you know what I see this morning? Ah, the other one's right there. Okay, I am like 3 feet away. We got two little babies. I gotta zoom out for this because that's how close she is. I'm like not even 3 feet from her. So with that, I just back off. Tell them they're good mommy and daddies. Hey, Ma, go get your kitties warmed up. Go back and warm them up. I'm leaving you alone. Go back and warm. Where'd you go? There you are. Zoomed in this close is not a good thing. Go back and warm them up. Oh, last night, about the time we were eating dinner, the dogs were barking. Couldn't figure out why. Oh, cute. We gotta. Oh, maybe. I don't know. No, just leaning against. No, you are in there. You little shit. Anyway, Mom got on her bike and came down here to see the girls, her new girls. They were all in the barn. They wouldn't come out for her. So I thought that was kind of funny. She's staring at Rainy. They had a red heeler down there too, so it's not like they should be spookied of them. An interesting wet spot on the concrete. Apparently there was a bunch of water in there, and when they walked through and busted the manure back down, it's come out. Anyway, I thought I'd try to get you a better look of them. What you think, Mama? Huh? I didn't realize it till we got him home, but she has a couple of freckles on her face. Not like that freckled face cow, though. And red tag has the yellow tag calf. That's a good looking heifer. I don't know how old they are yet. And the red tag calf, who's also a good looking heifer, goes with the blue tagged cow, who's gonna blend in because of the blue tag. It's okay, babies. And yeah, I don't know what all they. I mean, they're feeding the same pellets we're feeding. Actually, shouldn't say I don't know. They're getting them. We pick them up at Forest Grove, but they pick them up down at Philomath, which is where they're making them, which is not very far for them. I mean, it's realistically about the same distance it is for me to go to Forest Grove to pick up pellets. But anyway, there you go, Brent. Drool. I know you are. I mean, by the looks of her, she's gonna rank right up there with Sapphire when she gets that old. We're gonna walk over and say hi to the dog. And the looks of her face and her eyes and eyelashes. So much like quite a few that we've had. Very feminine. Yes, sweetheart, you're a very feminine girl. And she has a lot of udder pigment, which we don't see a whole lot of. I mean, some, but not a lot. Anyway, imagine y'all want to get fed. One in there yelling at me, telling me that I need to get in there. And most of the rest of them came up. Although, see if we can see through here. Over on the side hill, there's half a dozen calves anyway, and I know there's 4 or 5 cows over there. That fire? I think it's grumpy. I don't know. There's one of those with the more feminine looking. And the eyes and the eyelashes. I know there's another one in here that usually comes up that's, yeah, how come your eyes watering? What'd you do? I don't see nothing. Everybody's looking with me. I still don't see nothing. Well, who wants breakfast this morning? Where are you going, cowboy? Hey, cowboy. Why are you going outside? Don't you want breakfast? Dumbass. You need to be in here eating breakfast. Who wants breakfast? Huh? How about you, Ruby? Would you like breakfast this morning? Yeah, he's out and going and... Dumbass. I guess he's not going to get breakfast. He does need it. You don't. No, you don't. What? Oh, you're watching Rainy. Why are you watching Rainy? Anyway, maybe Cowboy wanted to go down to the other end where he could look in and maybe see his mama and say hi. I don't know. But come back here. Well, she gets breakfast. She got to touch me. How about the rest of you? Who else? Who else? Anybody else who wants to say hi? You want to say hi? No? How about you? Okay, fine. None of you get to eat. Just her. She's the only one who gets to eat. Yeah, right. Who's here? I was a bad grandpa. I didn't video her till now. We took her in to see the new cows and calves.
Yeah.
And she's been talking to Wally and talking to Minnie Moo and whichever one of the twins that is.
Is he loud?
There they are, all out here now.
Yeah, I don't put up with your shit, buddy.
He realized they were in there. Minnie realized they were in there this morning too and walked over and did a little pawing by the gate.
Remember little Tom?
Yeah, one is in there, not out there yet. I mean, we don't need cows getting hurt. Get to know each other through the gate and go from there. He's trying to get Ice to come over here. He says, no, I'm an independent cuss. I don't just walk over for no reason.
Hurry up, come on. Don't get fun with me yesterday. Oh. I walked in.
You gonna get her to scratch him on? Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, pick his nose for him. Poor guy. Yes, Mama. What? Huh? What? I know you girls would like to be out there in the pasture too.
Oh, she thinks his nose feels funny. That's why she wants to touch his nose.
Oh.
That's why she was giggling because she touched his nose.
Maybe he wants to touch your nose too. She's got a couple scratches on her nose because her sharp little fingernails.
Watch your head.
Show you the other container, but yeah, that's what this was, leftover from Mom's horses. But that's not what's really in it. That's garlic that Ty bought off, I think, Amazon. I looked online the other day, found a blog where a guy says, yeah, I mix my own because it's so much cheaper. Price of garlic is crazy.
For that fucking container, it's $200 now.
Oh, yeah. That's $200 now for 10 pounds. She got a 7-pound, it's a jug with a 5-inch, 4.5, 5-inch top on it for like $20.
Something like that, I think.
Off Amazon. You know, it's human food grade stuff. But you mix one, the guy said he mixes 1 pound for 50 pounds of salt. And I don't have a scale down here, so I just kind of guessed it was 7 pounds. And I had this scoop filled up to about here 6 times, so we're going heavy. I'd rather go too much because what I've already done before, we've been way more than, we've been more like probably 2 or 3 pounds per 50, and they're eating it up. So this, I'm guessing, is about 1.5 pounds, maybe 1.75 pounds for 50 pounds of salt. And this is our second bag we mixed this morning. one of those buckets clear full plus, what'd you put, 2 scoops? Okay, one of those clear full went in the salt feeder down at the end, and we got one built into the wall right here. She put 2 scoops in. That'll keep them happy for a few days. Huh?
Probably should have dumped that one in
Yeah. But the cows need some, so we're going to finish filling those 2 buckets and take out to the cows.
Probably gonna be better off with
And she says, oh, you'd be better off with another bucket. I don't know.
what I do.
I kind of like to keep salt buckets as salt buckets.
That one is a salt bucket. That one.
There, cows ought to be happy now. And they haven't been going through much mineral. I don't even put any mineral in there in 2 months. Anyway, I was talking about price on this stuff. It's like $20 for that 7 pounds she got. Well, 7 pounds will basically do 600 or 700 pounds of salt. And a bag of salt is just shy of $12. So basically you're $32 or $35 for what a lot of what I've seen has been 60 plus. And nobody seems to have any of the garlic salt mixed around here, which means you gotta order it and have it shipped in, and all of them hammer you for like 40 or 50 bucks at least on shipping. So that's just not worth it in my book. We can buy it cheap and mix it a whole lot easier and cheaper. And you know, we get the salt in town. Granted, we can't get the garlic in town, but you know, Ty's got her knack. She orders stuff like that off Amazon and usually have it the next day. Sometimes it's the same day. She Blakely lost one of her earrings last week before, and you know, it's kind of hard to go grab earrings quick for a little kid, and you don't want to leave the hole empty very long. Ty ordered it off Amazon when we found out, which was after she was home, and she had a bunch of other stuff coming that was supposed to be delivered that night. Guess what? Literally an hour after she ordered those earrings for Blakely, all her stuff was delivered. It's like, how? I mean, Becky orders something and we're, you know, next day or the day after at best. Ty orders something and gets it either overnight or within an hour. Crazy. For lunch, and she's sitting there since she went to go pee and never came back to the shop, and she's just in here chilling. Huh? Yeah, chilling. Chilling and eating the stars she's got laying around. Huh? Hey.
Look at what's gonna make her happy.
Gooby butt.
Oh, yeah, that's really cute. You guys done that.
What?
It is a water bottle for Blakely
Oh.
for her birthday.
Her birthday already happened. You gotta wait till next year to give it to her.
And, yeah, she drinks out of it, like she would her sippy cup.
Cool.
So she can drink water out of it, and she loves it. She
And
cooks for
she's
the
going,
kids.
oh, is that mine?
When she was playing with the kids at Kayleen's, she was drinking out of theirs.
Yeah, she's looking going, is that mine? Is that mine?
That is yours.
Ain't she special? Spoiled. Are you spoiled?
Why don't you shut the door?
Doesn't that look pretty? That's what I've been thinking with, getting it cut apart. Trying to cut all the crap off the head on here. I ended up cutting one wire. I know where it goes. It goes to that one. I have no idea where these two ever would have gone. Unless there was a spot here where a wire came out of the loom. Because, I mean, this part of the loom hasn't been messed with. And that one, I believe that is the one that tells the console, hey, the baler's turned on. However, it does have the same one there that the 4900 has. So maybe that one's still it. Maybe this one down here tells you that this clutch is slipping, because it's not like you can see it when the hood's down. I mean, I like to see the flywheel, but the way this hood's made, I am not taking the hood off so I can see the flywheel. So anyway, I was starting to deal with this wire, which is your light wire, plugs into the 7-prong on the tractor, because it's screwed up here too. I mean, God knows what all they got in here. But I got to looking at it. I should have, if I don't have 7-wire loom upstairs, I got some somewhere. It looks like it went for a hell of a ride. I mean, the wires may still be intact, but there's a reason they covered it with stuff. You know, any idea why? And I don't know what this one is. It's in the main loom. May have been maybe for scale, maybe for moisture tester. I don't know. It's kind of like this. There's 3 wires out of it, 2 colored and a bare one that they got shoved here. But it's all hooked into a 4-wire that has an extra. The 4th one runs to the outside of the loom. So I have no idea, other than that red one should be the power wire. And the reason it looks different, I don't think that's sealer from their stuff. I think that's the coating that's on the outside of this that's just not there. I don't know. I really don't. And this one, maybe that's a ground wire for it. I don't know. It's either that or it's a coax. No idea. So I'm slowly working on that, and I'll bring you back in a second. Like that rock? And Ty made a mess again. That rock was wedged between these two, but clear up at the upper end where the hay dogs are in the bottom. It took Ty a couple minutes to get that sucker pried out of there. It was wedged in tight, and there were a couple sticks stuck in the top of the plunger. Just got them out. This is what I did so I can mount camera on the back. I had to make that out of a piece of flat. Come out pretty damn nice. That weld's kind of fugly. I should have ground the paint off of this piece. I got a little issue though, because I want to keep the wire where it stays and I don't want to cut it. This won't physically fit that way. So I got to cut that chunk there out between the slot and twin round hole. Then it'll fit. And I don't have anything to do that with, so Ty with her wonders with Scamazon. Before she left, she ordered a, we're going to say it's a Dremel tool, but Dremel is a company name. It's a knockoff off Scamazon. By the time she got 5% off that was on the particular deal she was at, and on Becky's Discover card, there was like $12 or something like that off on Amazon purchase. $26, I think, is what it's costing us. Something like that. And she will have it at her house tonight. So tomorrow, I get in, cut that out, get that thing through there, and get it mounted. But it's just going to clamp on with 2 hose clamps. I already got 2 of them out for it that are the right size. Then I got to figure out where to run that wire and get power to it. Which I don't know if there's a power wire coming off the tractor to the baler, or if I might be able, I don't think I'm going to sneak into anything at the monitor or the control box that I want to come off straight off the tractor with it. I think would be better, but we will see. So anyway, that's the day. It's going, well, yeah, 5 o'clock. So I'm going to call it a day and probably work on those wires in the morning until Ty gets here, and then work on that. All I got to do is put wires back to where they are and hope that they're right to begin with, you know? So thanks for watching. And yeah, I made more mess here too. And we'll see what tomorrow really brings. I mean, tomorrow's got to be dedicated to this pretty much. And they shortened our chance of rain. We got a whole bunch of days with no rain and a bunch of days with such a slight chance it's not funny. Which is good for Maury because he's got a bunch of hay to get picked up and still a bunch in the windrow, but bad for me. And I got another custom cutting job to do for a guy. I knew it was coming up. And I usually do a little bit for him and he does the rest. Got stuff that don't like to cut with a sickle mower. And he called me today and says, hey. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.